Humanity stands on the precipice. What was once our world, our home, our sanctuary, has become unrecognizable. The Pandora virus has not merely invaded, it has sought to consume, distort, and annihilate everything that defines us as a species. It does not negotiate, it does not compromise, and it does not coexist. It is the enemy of free will, the enemy of life as we know it, and we, the Phoenix Project, will not stand idly by as it tightens its grip on the future of our planet. For centuries, we have operated in the shadows, tasked with ensuring the survival of humanity. Today, we step into the light because the time for secrecy is over. The world must know where we stand. We stand for free will. We stand against corruption. We stand against any force that seeks to unravel the natural order of this Earth. The Pandora virus does not merely infect the body. It poisons the mind, erodes the identity, and turns human beings into something else. It is a hostile force, a plague that cares nothing for reason or morality. It is not a disease to be cured. It is a scourge that must be purged. We did not ask for this war, but make no mistake, we will win it. We will push back and reclaim our planet, and restore the balance that has been violently disrupted. Every soldier and every scientist, every brave soul who stands with the Phoenix Project does so of their own free will because they understand that surrender is not an option. To the people of Earth, we are asking for your strength. We are asking for your understanding. There will be sacrifices. But if humanity is to endure, it is our future that must be safeguarded. Phoenix Point fights for humanity and the right to remain who we are. If you think that's a pretty good cause to fight for, make sure you subscribe to the channel and show your allegiance to Phoenix Point. As we continue to purge this base, forward base Somalia, Repo made an absolute mess in the hangar using rapid clearance, managing to take off all the mind fraggers off every single Phoenix guard that had been infested. Pretty much clearing out the room, the eggs. That was an absolute monster effort. It's worthy of a montage almost. Sophia Brown is watching on in awe. She's heard stories about Repo's prowess, but man, did he make a mess. Moving like lightning. Phoenix Guard were stunned to find that they had been face-hugged in a mere matter of minutes when the Pandorans arrived. It took us 11 hours to respond, but we brought 2 teams with us. We didn't bother with the spawnery, the hatchery. The Overwatch there with the shotgun. The Pandoran trying to spit, but it looks like it was blocked by the pole. Repo has massive plot armor. We have incoming secondary strike force.
I'm ready.
That is not good. Takeshi is going to mount up in our Scarab. The fire support Scarab has a different weapon for today's assault. We gave it the Taurus autocannon. Mainly for science, I want to see if the fire support stabilizers make it a more effective weapon. Phoenix Guard disarming the Arthran. And the stabilizers did give it an extra shot when we attacked that Triton in the hallway. So let's move out here. I'm assuming the Triton there that we still need to kill actually. Let's go for a double shot. First shot making contact and obliterating that Triton. So we have Warhound and Omar inside the Scarab. And they're going to defend the entrance to the base. I've been told not to worry about worms and eggs, but I can't in good conscience let them live.
I can make a difference. I'm here.
This Phoenix Guard is badly poisoned. Let's come over here and Repo can give him some first aid. let's stop this strike force from arriving. Just in case it's a whole other assault. Take out this Arthur with the Phoenix Guard. And then attack the hatchery.
Gotcha.
Pretty good effort. Take it out with the Phoenix Guard.
My sights.
That should be it.
Let's blast them.
Alright, now we have to survive 5 turns. Okay. So it was probably a good idea to stop that secondary strike force.
Keep it together, operative.
I was hoping just to finish up just now.
I'm ready.
Sophia. You and Repo are going to have to form up
Heading out?
these Phoenix Guard into a somewhat reasonable fighting force. Show them how it's done. Fire support Scarab, we need to guard this entrance. We've got 5 turns, no doubt there are reinforcements inbound. Triton Ghoul. Sophia clipping the wings of the Myrmidon, but it wasn't enough to stop it from hitting Repo. Just one hit, with a second Triton coming up through the entrance, and a third. Alright, we have more small multiple targets coming towards the hangar, worms or Myrmidons. So Sophia and Repo will get the Phoenix Guard ready for that assault next turn. We've hit the stabilizers, let's go for a triple shot here. Not needing that third shot. But this Scarab should be able to hold the entrance against those Tritons quite easily. Especially with our heavies on board.
Here I come.
Stand here and hunker down. A massive 45 armor. We've got Warden here. She is a heavy, but only heavy in the sense of her weaponry. Hunkering down for a cheap grenade next turn. We've got Takeshi on board as well. Basically the whole team's here.
Let's go.
Swing him wide. And I think they should be able to take those guys out next turn easily. Repo needs to blow this Myrmidon away.
That's a kill.
Repo just stacking bodies.
Keep it together, operative.
Let's get the Phoenix Guard up onto the ledges.
Sprinting to position.
I wasn't brave enough to let those 6 guys just defend the base on their
Sprinting.
own. Just in case they lost, I didn't want to lose the base.
I'm here.
But I reckon you could probably defend a base from the entrance with 6 Phoenix Guard. Assuming you don't roll any crazy powerful Pandorans. Like a whole team of Sirens or something like that.
I'm ready. Moving fast.
We aren't worried about worms, so I'm not going to waste a charge on the generators. But I'll get ready nearby just in case the next thing is pretty bad, like another strike force. Warhound dismounts, the whole team's out.
Repositioning.
Repo's the only one that's going to stay behind in the hangar. The Phoenix Guard are just going to like ask for autographs and stuff. Phoenix Guard up on the ledge, get ready for Overwatch. Set that up. And we're ready for next turn. What's it going to be? A bunch of worms. Return fire, clipping through one Triton and hitting the other.
What?
sneaky shots in the head, hitting Warden with some virus. We've got another wave of worms or myrmidons. Let's blow this thing away. Hit it. Oh. 33% accuracy.
Let me see.
The big guns just can't hack it at anything but short range. Unless the target is quite large. Which is really what those weapons are for. No matter. Let's kill it. Use the shotgun. The mercy has no mercy.
One down.
This one is dazed, so he is no threat whatsoever. Repo, you need to clear out the worms for us.
Threat eliminated.
Bit costly on ammunition.
Aiming.
Ooh, that fireworm's going to get them next turn. Run away. Warhouse is going to step up and hit him with the Grom autocannon. Second shot just to make sure he's dead. We still have to hold on for 3 more turns, so there's no telling if more reinforcements will come through this entrance here. So let's really get ready for it. And Repo has this room locked down. Takeshi, move forward. Try and get up on that railing. Sophia, you're done. Phoenix Guard still need to act. Kill the worm. Run away from that worm. We could try a sneaky overwatch when it jumps the ledge. Try and hit it in mid-air. More bugs entering the hangar. Oh, he fired too early. It was a good idea. Two more turns to survive. Doesn't look like anything joined us in here.
Ready.
Let's get up on the railing. Warden is very close to panic.
I'm gonna try dashing.
You can cure half of your virus by entering recover. But I don't usually bother. Alright, we're ready to shoot whatever comes through the next turn. We need to take care of that fireworm. And I believe we have an acid bug around here somewhere. The acid one. Prick of a thing. Hate them.
Holding position.
So we're just setting up an overwatch right at his feet in case either of those myrmidons decide they want to jump over there. Phoenix Guard is going to try and disable the torso of this one. And it appears the entrance is safe, so we're just waiting, I think.
Comms online.
We can hit the wing. And we managed to disarm it. There's one up here. I think that's a poison one. Very dangerous, those things. Especially if they run and attack you. A jump and attack is just exploding in a shower of acid. When they jump, they can only attack once, which is like 50 poison. But when they attack you on foot, it's like 3 attacks, and that's almost a guaranteed kill. Especially if your trooper hasn't worked on strength yet. That one deciding to run away. Well, you just have to survive one more turn, and I don't think anything else is coming through the entrance.
Channel open.
So maybe we should just
Ready to fire.
end the turn.
Nice. Reloading.
Overwatch this thing. The room's going to fill up with more worms and bugs in a minute. Unless it just ends, which it might. So we're just skipping everyone's turn. Overwatch. The creepy crawlies get to act one more time. What are they going to do? The whole team's going to open up on them. One more. Stop it. It's charging towards one of the Phoenix Guard. Taking a bite. Hitting him with the stinger. And again. Badly poisoned and succumbing to poison just as the mission ends. That is a sad day for the Phoenix Guard. He was all so close to retirement. Our next team is ready to rumble. They just need to have their armadillo loaded up. And they are going to be our crowd control team. And in the short term, we're focusing on building up our reputation with Cmdr so that we can get access to their high-level technology for vehicles so that we can then build up our capture team. The crowd control team will have reinforced plating on their armadillo to make it stronger, and probably the flamethrower weapon. At this point, the behemoth is now a farm, so we're just collecting resources from them. Until now, the Pandora virus, we believed it to be a nucleocytoplasmic large DNA virus that rapidly mutated anything living in an unusually directed way, incorporating DNA from multiple species to create horrors that we have witnessed. The suggestion that the Pandora virus could be extraterrestrial was widely debated by scientists in the 2020s due to its enormous genome size and the dissimilarity of many of its genes to those of any other life form on Earth. Many suspected that its intelligent-seeming behavior could not be fully explained by the usual evolutionary models. Our analysis incorporating new data is...
There had always been rumors that maybe the Pandora virus wasn't from Earth, that some alien disease had come down from the stars like a plague from heaven. But now that we finally had the evidence we needed, we realized the truth was more terrible than that. The Pandora virus was alien, yes, but it wasn't a disease. It was a bioweapon. We were not alone, and whatever was out there wanted us dead. None of this had deterred Randolph Symes. He continued his quest, hoping that whatever his great-grandfather had buried in Oglethorpe University's time vault held the answers he needed. We would have to hope that he was right.
And so we have it. Definitive proof that we are, in fact, under attack by some other intelligence. Bioweapons don't just make themselves. Our research regarding the nature of the Pandora virus caused a great deal of controversy within the factions. Tobias West sees our research as a confirmation of what he's always believed. Cmdr are freaking out, and as for the disciples of Anu, there is no official statement, because they've kind of embraced the Pandora virus. And even the largest of the Pandoran flyers are no match for the armor-piercing weapons. I'm still not able to reach Antarctica from South America because I need the most southern base. So we're trying to skip that whole issue by adding an extended range module to the battle barge and sending it straight to Antarctica from Phoenix, Australia. And the range is massive. It can cover almost the half of the globe in one trip. So although the battle barge is slow, by fitting the extended range module, we're able to actually increase its speed because it has less stops. And it looks like there will be 9-hour savings. Having a competent force of interceptors up early is crucial. You get your money back quite easily. So the second wave of interceptors is arriving, but these two have basically held off the Pandoran flyers for this round of behemoth shenanigans. I was going to attack this lair next, and it seems that New Jericho have jumped the gun and are doing it for us, so we're going to join them and see what a combined battle looks like. Meanwhile, the nest busters are going to do what they do best, bust a nest. The flyers have attacked this Cmdr havens 3 times now, and it's pushed our... Yes, we have got it high enough now to receive the diplomatic benefits. The rockets really make short work of these light flyers. More food, more food, more food. We have received an unconfirmed report of a Haven leader trying to poison his Haven's water supply. If the report is correct, he mixed the poison out of several ingredients, knocked out a guard and picked a lock while sleepwalking. Apparently it took 5 people to subdue him, and 1 person was badly injured in the ordeal. He doesn't remember anything. And we now have a new void omen. Pandoran colonies are built 100% faster, so this hard work that we've done to destroy some layers may be undone in short order. Our newest team is ready for deployment. There's some familiar faces there. We have Teflon, Nora, Adela, Lynn the Infiltrator, as well as a brand new Armadillo, which will be fitted out with a new weapon and a new armor as soon as we can. Our New Jericho colleagues are assaulting a lair, so it's in our best interest to give them a hand. So we're heading over, see what kind of help we can provide with the fire support Scarab, and it's brand new. Well, it's not really brand new, but the rockets are back on. There is no sign of New Jericho forces. The spawnery is nice and close. We always like it when it's very close. We can just fire and leave.
Moving out.
Bit of deja vu. This is how our first ever lair went. Very close with the fire support Scarab. Stability on. Load the missiles. And let's try and take out all the egg pods as quickly as possible. If not, shred the armor. Get out of here. Alright, we've done better jobs before. Last time we were here, I think Warden just watched.
It's all about the skill.
She can't reach without Boom Blast. Let's move closer.
On the move.
Boom Blast, fire a grenade, and then feed her some actions from our 2 supporting assault troopers. We have spotted a Chiron. Oh, we hit the pole. Not good. That was a waste of a grenade. Giving her some moral support to try again. Both of our offsiders convincing her that she can do it. We'll try to avoid that pole. Oh, we hit it again. Sometimes you don't have a sage, you just scatter. If you were aiming for it, it would have been a great shot. And the 3rd time is the charm. Was that the 3rd time or the 4th time? Oh well. No sign of the New Jericho, boys and girls. They were supposed to be here. Are they dead already? We have fireworms inbound. 2 landing successfully. Takeshi will be able to chop them up with his sushi hands. Oh, we do have New Jericho here. Looks like a sniper. And one of those is calling reinforcements. Let's put some more rockets on this spawnery. Okay, we blew up an egg pod. Great start. Boom blast again. And let's just empty this grenade magazine. Another egg pod down. Let's try not to hit that pole once more.
Here.
Takeshi, we might need to chop up these worms. It's turned out to be a rather useful mutation, this one. Okay, we have Pandorans and the Chiron tangled up with a solitary sniper, it seems. Let's get the job done.
Taking position.
And we will defend this side of the vehicle from this enemy spawn with the shield. If we can block a few shots, that'll be great. The fire support scarab is not very sturdy. Alright, let's see what happens here with New Jericho's force. We had one Arthurian calling in reinforcements. Looks like the sniper took some fire. Double shot from what appears to be a Triton. Ooh, that's a second Chiron, and it's launching goo. Fireworm launcher. Only one landing, 2 more going down the hole into the abyss. Ooh, I think they just got taken by a siren. So all the bad guys are stacked up on that little spot there near the goo. And believe it or not, the goo is rather useful sometimes because I don't think it affects the Pandor. I think it affects the Pandorans. It does, yeah. So they won't be able to charge at us unless they take a different route. Frag away. Good stuff. Hitting
For my team.
that Arthurian, and I believe the siren's in there somewhere. There it is. Let's go again. Try and release this trooper from mind control. Took out the Arthurian.
Let's go.
Takeshi needs to wield his spikes. Another worm down.
I'm ready.
Let's go
Receiving
onslaught
loud and clear.
again. Perhaps. Very willpower heavy. Can't afford to do it with Takeshi. Maybe we should use the rockets for the Pandorans this time. If we could take out that siren, that would delay these guys another turn while they fight the sniper again. On the other hand, we could do a lot of damage to the egg pods. If I could hit all 3, I would. Let's just go for the siren. And we're hoping those 3 rockets are enough to destroy the head. If not, we've done our best. Let's move forward and try and shoot at the spawnery itself. We have spotted a siren. Yes, we took its head, arms, and tail off. Excellent.
Targeting.
The body has no armor left, so we are free to shoot at it.
Taking aim.
The shell still has quite a lot of armor.
Enemy hit. Steady.
I think we hit an obstacle then. A couple of shots missed. Alright, what's New Jericho's sniper? Is he going to survive? Launching fireworms at us for the 3rd time. 2 making landfall. Goo launcher. Firing his disgusting payload. Oh, the sniper just got hit by a shotgun. And another one. She is dead. We tried to save her. Oh, we just took a sniper round to the grenade launcher. No damage to Warden, but the piece of equipment is very, very damaged. We do have a New Jericho assault trooper, perhaps? Yeah, we almost lost our grenade launcher then. Let's get this done. How are the pods? Still very, very healthy. Let's just keep shooting at the body. We do need to reload the grenade launcher. Takeshi needs to kill the worms. He is literally the worm slayer. We could shoot at the Terra Sentinel. Sorry, the spawnery. We just spotted a Terra Sentinel.
Steel on target.
Let's just use our assault rifle. The grenade launcher's in bad shape. We can't afford to have it hit and lost. You don't want to lose equipment if you don't have to. Yeah, you're safe there. We still need to use our rocket, so let's do that. It's so tempting with all these targets so close together. Just blast them all. But no. Cooler heads prevail. Stay on the objective. Oh, we got it. It paid off. I think we just killed a bunch of egg pods. We did. There you go. Rewarded for staying on task.
Smells like trouble.
Warden's going to move forward.
Okay,
Use the assault rifle. Try and hit the body here. And we've taken out the body as well, so further bleeding damage inflicted. Only 10 though, so egg pods are much better to destroy. But we are 3 turns away from its death. 4 turns. We need to reload next turn with the rocket launcher. And let's hope this sniper doesn't have a very good bead on Warden from that position. We have enemy reinforcements flanking on the right side. The Scarab is down for 1 turn while it reloads. Alright, so the sniper only had the Scarab to shoot at. That's good. We've got this New Jericho assault here to provide some distraction for us. More with the fireworms. Ineffective. Totally ineffective. Actually, that one that landed on the ledge might be dangerous now. $750 damage is required.
This better work.
Just keep shooting the body.
That should have gone better. Hostile wounded, but active.
One more burst of gunfire is all we need. But that would leave Warden exposed, so let's move her back to the vehicle. We are almost done here.
Let's go. Moving.
Well, we could run these worms over and they pose no threat to the Scarab, but I just like The fact that Takeshi can just slay them with a swift flick of the wrist. Reload the Scarab. It's going to take more damage from the sniper next turn. Better that than our infantry though, but let's try and put it behind cover. I don't know what I'm doing. Just wasting time. I didn't want to leave Sophia behind, so I figured it would be best to be nearby. See, the goo just basically neutered the defenders.
Oh! Just you wait.
Will that assault be able to fire? Did he have a crippled limb?
Oh! Protecting humanity. Taking them out.
He gets a shot, but he shoots at a random target, taking out the siren, I think that was. Alright, we have an Overwatch Arthron here. That's not very nice. Go away. Small burst there, but it was enough to blast the arm off the creature.
Ready.
Sophia can mount up. The fire support team have done their job. Let's make for evac. Spawnery explodes. It's cool that they explode. The fireworms are hot on our heels, but it doesn't matter. We are going to get out of here. Sniper determined to make his mark on the vehicle before we exit. Oh, we didn't blow the weapon off that creature. Must have been the grenade launcher or the shield. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. We are successful. Let's move out. The third Pandoran lair down in as many missions, and we managed to knock off this Void Omen. This Helios is almost out of ammo, but it managed to secure the kill.
The writings of my great-grandfather recount his mission to Oglethorpe University and the Time Vault. It was here in 1936 that he deposited the files, sealed aluminium containers that were locked away to be opened in 1,000 years. Did he know what those files contained? I'm not sure. He was a wily old devil. I have the documents before me now. They prove what I had previously only suspected. A technologically advanced hominin civilization existed on this planet long before Homo sapiens came along. They flourished until something destroyed them. But some of them must have survived, or where did the stories come from? Somehow, they must have won. I know that some of my operatives think I've lost it. It doesn't matter. I have to keep searching. If I find the answer, it'll have all been worth it.
At this point, Syme's notes become hard to make sense of. He seems to have investigated an archaeological site of some kind and noted down several fragments of antediluvian writing. According to his notes, Randolph discovered that his great-grandfather had buried a trove of documents and samples largely belonging to the Phoenix Project's predecessor organizations. There is little left of the university itself. At this stage we have more questions than answers, but we are able to research the antediluvian proto-civilization and their archaeology. So let's do both of those. One is very short. The other gives us bonus experience from missions and training, so that would be very useful. Our final interceptor is ready, so we now have the answer to anything the behemoth throws at us for the foreseeable future. 6 interceptors is more than enough.
You may or may not be aware that during the early stages of the spread of the Pandora virus, several of the founding members of Cmdr were part of an organization called the Firebird Initiative, studying ways of stopping the virus. My calculations suggest that the initiative could have significantly changed the course of human history, but unfortunately its operations were suspended after an eco-terrorist attack. Humans of that time appear to have had an irrational phobia of genetic technology, a pathology I unfortunately fail to understand.
We don't want to mess with what makes us human, basically.
We have always believed that all of the initiative's research was lost, but we have recently unearthed evidence that suggests some of it was recovered. I'm sure you understand the immense value it could hold for our current projects. We don't know whether the person who took the research is still alive, but we have the coordinates of his last known location. If you could help us investigate, we would consider it a major step in the furtherance of our common goals. I am pleased. That was the optimal projected outcome of this conversation.
It was the only outcome I had. Mist repellers are based on a complex set of interconnected technologies, including nanite swarms capable of advanced molecular recognition and powerful magnetic field generators, making it finally possible to slow the encroachment of the mist. They are constructed within Cmdr havens and will begin the process of reclaiming the Earth. They are a key part of Cmdr's strategy. Deployment of this technology will make bases and settlements considerably more safer. That's great English on my part. Either way, we'll be able to push back the mist if we build them in all of our havens, and I have left a space in most of them for the mist repeller. So we're going to build those up now. Warden is showing a lot of promise, but to really fill out her potential, we need to cross-class her to Technician, which we will do now, spending a lot of our Phoenix points. We don't get access to remote control, that's okay. We can now just mount up the armor that allows her to repair and heal her squad mates. So if her fire support scarab takes a lot of damage, she'll be there to fix it up. So Warden is fully fitted out. She will need to work on strength because she has quite the burden to carry, but she will always be close to the vehicle, so it shouldn't matter too much. Going to give Repo the experimental treatment. He doesn't really need it, but oh, we got the Wolverine trait. I was kind of hoping for this. Outstanding and with all the factions is pretty much as good as it's going to get. Phase 2 and the Firebird initiative need to be completed, but we can also now help Cmdr defend this base against a raid from the Pure, which will make it slightly easier. We will wait for another team to join us. In the meantime, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and we will conduct this raid in the next episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. Commander Tyrael, Phoenix Point out.